I've been, from the morning, I have been involved and engrossed in the activities happening here. And no words to say, the experience is wonderful. Every single thing is exciting to the core. Yeah, my masterclass basically, I was talking about the slide guitar and how the presence of slide guitar in today's musical style, so many genres are there. And since I come from a Hindustani classical background, I was only talking about how I have been able to explore with just one genre, as in being Hindustani classical. But then I was open to so many more genres, and I tried to incorporate most of those elements into this style of playing. And I was very happy about the students also coming forward and asking me a lot of interesting questions, and also taking part in the fact that they were not just sitting watching a boring lecture. So I gave them an offer to come out and play the instrument, which they did, and I felt very happy about it. Music education is the future, and music education will always be the future, because if people have to understand music, appreciate music, and grow up with music, the only way that it's going to happen is by music education. And I think there's a lot of great work being done by Sam here in bringing music education into the lives of people. When you educate somebody about music, you just do not create a musician, you create a fantastic individual. Guitar has been an instrument which has traveled through generations. And I think guitar is one instrument which has almost gone to every corner of the world. And there are so many genres which were born because of the guitar, especially genres like heavy metal, rock, and so many kinds of rock are basically coming out of the development and the growth of the guitar. So similarly, in that context, I have tried to give it an Indian flavor as to how I have been able to correlate what I know and how that correlates with the rest of the world. Because I was not lucky to be getting a training in Western classical or Western music, but I have tried to incorporate with my knowledge and what I have seen. I personally feel that there are two ways to look at it. One is you find a unique sound as a musician, you discover something, that's one thing. And there is another thing is the sound finds you. And in so many of my experiences, what I have felt is with every 2 years, a musician goes through a lot of development and growth. So every 2 years, his own sound develops a new unique identity. It adds on to a previously existing identity. That is because he is also evolving. I don't think a musician should be being, static or being okay, status quo. I was like this 10 years back, and today also I'm like this. It's not so. So with the passage of time and the growth of a musician, the sound also evolves. So that's what I personally feel has happened, and I feel that every musician who works on his craft has to observe his own playing and see what is the sound of his instrument, what is the sound he is able to produce, and how the both go together. See, it's if you look at the Western model of the Western world, they make a CD and then they perform. Sometimes they perform, they make a CD and then they perform again. So what they have performed on the CD becomes a benchmark to which again their performances have to hold quality. So there was a time when CDs were being heavily produced. There's a heavy production on the CD, a lot of heavy production. But then when finally you went to watch it in the live, you found all those elements missing, which should be a very sad thing. But today I feel that we are lucky that we could actually bring in a correlative element of performing live, at the same time having the elements, any elements which you want to explore, to be able to produce on live, because technology has improved even for live. It's only one advice, concentrate, practice, enjoy your practice, and share your information, share it with the rest of upcoming musicians, and definitely they should also be doing the same. It's all about growing together. Only one person cannot grow alone. Thank you.